southwest Portland caused some traffic trouble. Meanwhile, a family is dealing with damage to their home in Hillsborough after a tree fell on their home. Firefighters tell us that no one was hurt. In Vancouver, a woman was hurt when a huge tree fell on her house.
And meteorologist Claire Anderson is out there right now with a look at that damage. Claire?
Yeah, good afternoon, you guys. It's hard to hear you because the cleanup crews just got here to clean up the tree that fell on the home. Now, like I said, they are getting that tree out of the way. It was completely just as it was when it fell, and these crews got in here, started chainsawing away. But now we can actually see more of the damage falling on both of the homes. They've got a crane here to lift it all up. I talked with the homeowner whose house had the tree in their yard. They said they don't have any damage inside, but they have it on the outside. And we also talked with them about the experience earlier this morning.
Yeah, I'd say so. Thanking God now that everybody's okay. About 6:20 is when we heard a big crash and jumped out of bed and looked out our bedroom window, and this giant tree was in front of it, and our 3-year-old was sleeping on a little toddler bed next to it against the wall, so made sure she was okay and everybody else was okay, and then came out and made sure our neighbors were okay because it fell through their house. So.
Yeah, well, we did hear that the person whose house it did fall on, that one woman was injured with minor injuries. The home has a mother, a father, and 2 children, also some pets, and they're being taken care of by the Red Cross. Now, be careful out there. It's very windy. It's cold out here, freezing. We have some snowflakes as well. Sally will talk about it more. It's not falling to the ground just yet, but very windy conditions. Lots of trees down in the area, and I'm sure we'll still see more of it before this event is over. Reporting live in Vancouver, Claire Anderson.
All right, thank you, Claire. Glad she wasn't more seriously injured. Well, you know, one of the windiest places right now is the Columbia River Gorge. We are keeping an eye on it to find out whether officials will actually close it.
Trevor Alt has been out there all morning trying not to get blown over. I wonder if you've been successful. You've been out there a long time, Trevor.
Oh, man, I tell you what, Ken and Jenny, I am just getting pelted in the face with snow. I grew up in Ohio. I'm used to snow. This is the first time I can ever remember it actually hurting me, but that is the case right now. We had 80-mile-per-hour wind gusts this morning. It started snowing about 10 a.m. Now it is really starting to come down, and it's been snowing sideways for the past couple hours. Now, we are at the Vista House, as you mentioned. We are about 700 feet above I-84. For now, it is still open, but the truck drivers that I talked to said they still wanted to get out early. As high winds and snow whip through the Columbia River Gorge, truck drivers tell me they're trying their best to stay out in front of what could be extremely dangerous driving conditions.
It's blown me clear across the road before.
Bob Ratto is stationed out of Salt Lake City, so he's no stranger to winter weather. But even he told me he was not looking forward to heading out on I-84.
Trailers, because there's like a big cell, and that wind hits you from the side and knocks you all over the place. I've been from one side clear across 3 lanes before.
Yeah.
That's how bad it gets.
Of course, with truck drivers putting in thousands of hours on the road, most told me they knew how to manage this weather, but they're still concerned about how other people will handle it.
Just slow down, don't tailgate.
Yeah? You get that a lot?
Yeah.
So snow's not an issue to me. It's the other drivers that scare the crap out of me.
Earlier this morning, we went to a market here at 7 a.m. in Corbett, and there were 3 semis that were dropping off their inventory that early in the morning. The worker at the market said those drivers were 6 or 7 hours early because they all wanted to get out in front of this weather, and we're hoping that a number of other truck drivers followed their lead, even though we've definitely seen a number of weather watchers, just people driving up here to check it out. We urge you not to do that because I promise you it is not pleasant. Though again, for now, as I said, I-84 is still open. We'll make sure that we update you right away if that were to change. Reporting live in Corbett, Trevor Alt, KOIN 6 News.
Trevor, you've been initiated now with this Vista House live shot, and hopefully you won't draw this short straw again. Yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely. Usually it's either there at the Vista House or at the truck stop in Troutdale.
Yes, those are the 2.
So you have that to look forward to.
Yeah.